We do have team coverage on the snowfall with reporters all across mid-Michigan.
Andrea Flores is on Flint's north side with advice on snow removal. Courtney Bennett is in downtown Flint with a look at how the vehicle city is preparing. Deshaun Johnson is in Clio checking out conditions on the interstate.
That is, in fact, where we will start tonight. Some folks have no choice but to be on the roads. Deshaun is at the rest area on I-75 in Clio. What are you seeing in that area, Deshaun?
Mike, the snow is beginning to pick up here. As you can see, it is beginning to generously fall all over the ground over the area. And if you take a look behind me, you'll see that traffic, not really too many people on the road at the moment. Speeds are still moderate, not too many backups to report. And you may also notice you begin to see some of the Michigan Department of Transportation snowplows on the road. I spoke with Paul Rugsager earlier with MDOT, and he says not only will these snowplows be out during the storm, they've already started the process of keeping roads clear as early as this morning.
Some of our major intersections and stuff we actually pre-treated this morning and earlier this afternoon. So what we're trying to do is prevent the bond of the snow to the actual roadway. So we don't want that ice. We want to break that bond. So if we can get a little material underneath that and maintain that bond being broke, then we'll just do our routine blading. And then as the storm resides and starts to go away, daylight temperatures start to rise and we start to get more traffic tomorrow morning, then we'll adjust.
MDOT would also like to remind everyone that if you have to drive, to remember their saying, with ice and snow, take it slow. Live in Clio, Deshaun Johnson, Mid-Michigan Now. And my colleague Courtney Bennett, she is over in downtown Flint. Courtney, what's the situation over there?
Thanks, Deshaun. Similar to what you're seeing over there on the freeways, we are seeing covered roads on Saginaw Street and First. That's where we are at tonight here in downtown Flint. You can see that the snow is collecting at this moment. There is a lot of traffic, I would say, for this hour, especially given the circumstances out here, and the snow continues to fall. Earlier today, we did speak to the city of Flint. Just like the Genesee County Road Commission and MDOT, they also prioritize roads. So their road priority is Ballinger Highway, Clio Road, and Welch Boulevard. And tonight, Mayor Sheldon Neely is reminding people not to park on the streets.
We have teams out there with our neighborhood safety officers going through neighborhood residential streets area, giving warnings right now to those vehicles that's parked on the street. Any vehicles that's not designated to be on residential roads, that's 18-wheeler trucks, tractor trailers, we will be advising them immediately to remove those vehicles. These are impediments to our snow removal vehicles going up and down our streets.
Again, the city of Flint will prioritize roads like Ballinger Highway, Clio Road, and Welch Boulevard, and then they will move on to that residential area and start clearing those roads. Now, the city of Flint also has a new feature this year where you can track the fleets and where those plow truck drivers are in your community. You can find that on the city of Flint's website under Live Fleet Tracker. For now, reporting live in downtown Flint, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.
Courtney and Deshaun, thanks to both of you. Stay safe out there. And considering how much snow is expected to fall, you likely will need to clear it at some point in time. Medical experts say you should be careful when you go out to shovel because it can put a heavy strain on your heart.
Mid-Michigan Now's Andrea Flores continues our team coverage. She is live in Flint with some very good information. Andrea, you spoke with the doctor today. What do they advise?
Mike, I spoke with Dr. Ray Rodoni. He is a medical expert over at McLaren in Flint and McLaren in Fenton. He tells me about the best ways that you can stay safe while shoveling the snow that is falling. He says the following.
You should try to keep your insides engaged, or your core engaged, if you will. And there should really be no bending at the waist without bending of the knees.
Like Rodoni says, make sure that you're bending your knees and you're keeping your core engaged, and make sure that you are lifting with your legs instead of with your back. And if you do start to feel fatigued in any way, stop. Reporting live in Flint, I'm Andrea Flores, Mid-Michigan Now.